Here comes the Money in the Bank, and this one is a special can't miss event. After all, the winner of Money in the Bank ladder match controlled the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns for a long time, and of course has an opportunity to catch him at the right time, to then take the championship away from him. We've got a few matches this time, but they're all a masterpiece. After United States Champion Theory decided to wake the beast in Bobby Lashley and reignite his fury, the latter decided to make him pay for it and challenge him for his title on the show. Initially, Theory was running from Lashley and bulldozed by Bobby, but after some time he took the initiative by outsmarting him on several occasions, and there were even few moments when I thought he could win, especially when he went for a count down. Not successful, but he struck Lashley with a nice spear and went for a count down the second time, what was really dangerous, but there Lashley slightly transitioned it into a hurt lock and Theory tapped out quickly. Bobby Lashley is once again the United States Champion, and how symbolical is this, that he won this title right before Independence Day. The Street Profits versus the Usos for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. Montez Ford added some muscle mass for the last several months. Angela Dawkins is now more fired up than ever, and the Street Profits in total are now more popular than ever. But on the other hand, the Usos need some retribution for multiple recent singles losses. To put it in a nutshell, the Usos dominated most of the match, and they were doing it very slowly in their classic fashion. The Street Profits also went toe-to-toe with them and created many close moments. The highlight of the match, Montez Ford soaring over the ring apron to jump into the Usos. Even the WWE Universe was chanting, "This is awesome," and also "Fight forever." After Montez Ford's splash, the pinfall was interrupted, and the Uso brothers called forth with 1D and won the match. But what's important, Montez's shoulder was off the mat, and it means we are going to see a rematch. Congratulations! And we have the main event, which is obviously the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Riddle vs Rollins vs Amos vs Madcap Moss vs Sami Zayn vs Sheamus vs Drew McIntyre. At least it looked like that before the match, but here comes Adam Pearce and announces that there is gonna be one more competitor, and it's Theory, following the orders of Mr. McMahon obviously. From the start of the match, Amos was bulldozing through everyone in the ring and outside the ring, throwing around everyone, knocking his opponents with a ladder. It took Claymore from McIntyre to slow Amos down a little bit. Sami Zayn was hiding, sneaking every time. Rollins wanted to repeat his achievement from WrestleMania 31, and Seth put on an amazing athletic performance. Amos returned to dominate, but everyone buried him under ladders. Then Riddle gave a lot of highlights in the ring, even jumped from the top of the ladder. But Amos recovered again, started demolishing everyone again. The turning moment started when Sheamus hit Brogue Kick on him. Sami immediately kicked him with the Haluva Kick. Riddle locked the Triangle Choke. Moss tossed him over the top rope. Drew McIntyre knocked him with the Flying Glasgow Kiss. Rollins stomped his head into the mat, and all 6 guys lifted him up in the air and put him through the table. For Amos, this match was over. After that, the match went to the finish line. The fast pace, the ultimate race. Everyone was climbing the ladder. McIntyre put ladder onto Sheamus's chest, was going to grab the case. Butch interfered and Drew received a Brogue Kick. Sheamus did the same thing, but McIntyre's power is something beyond human, as he lifted ladder with Sheamus on top of it and Claymored Butch. Of course, I can't ignore the highlight of the match. Riddle driving Rollins down with RKO from the top of the tallest ladder. Where is Theory, should you ask me? He had been recovering for 10 minutes, and after returning he dumped Riddle down the ladder and captured the briefcase. This is strange because Roman Reigns and Theory are both top heels right now. And how do you build a storyline between them? And what eventually are you going to do about it? But interesting at the same time, as Theory is a trash talker who is trying to run through the entire roster. And there is no doubt he is going to hold this briefcase for a long time, and can become a remarkable case holder. My picks were Rollins or Zayn, because Rollins has a rich history with both Reigns and Lesnar, while Sam is currently the honorary Uso of the bloodline, and they could create an excellent story together. Nonetheless, all matches were awesome, and the results did not disappoint. 8.5 stars from me. Thanks, see you later. The Undertaker.